Hello ladies and gentlemen, and happy Thursday. I hope you all had an amazing day today. I do want to let you know ahead of time that this video is going to be a little long just because I want to give you all the information possible on our upcoming storm system coming on Sunday. But before we take a look at that, let's take a look at your forecast as we're heading out the door tomorrow morning. Very chilly to start out your Friday morning with temperatures only in the upper 30s for your 6 o'clock hour. Temperatures warming up into the lower 40s for your 8 o'clock hour, and temperatures gradually finally warming up into the mid 40s as we head into your 10 o'clock hour. Thankfully, lots of clear skies in that forecast as you were heading out the door tomorrow morning, and then heading into the second half of your day. It looks like a very nice end to the work week, to say the least. Temperatures right around 57 and 58 degrees everywhere you look. Hardly a single cloud is in that sky, so a beautiful day to end off the work week, to say the least, with northeasterly winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, heading into your Saturday, it looks like a pretty nice day overall under probably sunny skies. Temperatures will be warming up into the lower 60s, but heading into your Sunday, it is going to be an absolute mess. A very strong area of low pressure is currently getting its act together in the Gulf of Mexico, and then overnight on Saturday and into your Sunday, this thing is going to be heading to the north and bringing the whole entire eastern seaboard, especially parts of Georgia, South, and North Carolina, a very windy and wet day to say the least. Potentially over 4 inches of rain is possible, with wind gusts potentially over 50 miles per hour. So bottom line, if you have any outdoor plans on Sunday, I would highly recommend bringing them indoors, considering it is going to be a very rainy day, to say the least. Let's go ahead and take a look over all of the impacts and timing as far as the storm goes. All these graphics are credit to Chief Meteorologist MPH, who is the Chief Meteorologist of ABC 15 News. As far as your rain forecast goes, a very rainy day to say the least. Anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain is possible. Keep in mind that some low-lying or poor drainage areas may see over 5 inches of rain. As far as flooding goes, I'm not really concerned about flooding, considering it has been so dry and we have been in somewhat of a drought over the last several weeks to even months. Keep in mind that some low-lying or poor drainage areas may see some flooding, but considering how dry it has been, we should not see too much flooding. But a very beneficial rainmaker, to say the least, with 2 to 4 inches possible, with some areas coming in at 5 inches of rain. And this is going to be most likely Sunday morning into Sunday afternoon as far as one of the heaviest rainfall goes. Heading into your Sunday, as far as wind gusts goes, a very similar story to what we saw this past Sunday night. Wind gusts upwards of 35 to 45 miles per hour in multiple areas across the PD and on the border belt. However, if you live right along the coastline from North Myrtle Beach down to Myrtle Beach, Myrtle's Inlet, Garden City, Pawleys Island down through Georgetown, we could see wind gusts upwards of 40, if not 50 miles per hour. And considering how strong this thing is looking on models, I would not be surprised if we see wind gusts upwards of 50 miles per hour. So a very, very, very windy day ahead of us, to say the least. I would highly recommend, if you have any Christmas decorations outside, whether they be blow-ups or lights, that you either bring them inside or just tie them down, because it's going to be very, very windy. As far as power outages go, I don't think that we're going to be seeing a ton of power outages, or maybe some, considering winds could gust upwards of 50 miles per hour, but I don't think it's going to be like what we could see within a tropical storm or a hurricane. But just know that because winds could potentially gust upwards of 50 miles per hour, if not higher, there could be a few power outages possible. Now, as far as our risk for severe weather and tornadoes as well, it's really all going to depend on where the exact center of this storm goes. If the center goes right over the I-95 corridor just to the west of the immediate coastline, this will put all of our inland areas not at risk at all, but just east of that area of low pressure is exactly where the most unstable part of the storm is, and that would put all of our coastal communities at risk. So if that were to happen, parts of Horry and Georgetown counties, and really anything east of Marion, Johnsonville, and King Street, you might be at a very small risk of a tornado. I would only give you about maybe a 10%, if not less than that. However, if the center of the storm goes right over the immediate coastline, if not just off of the immediate coastline, that will put everybody at zero risk. So once again, the tornado risk is extremely low at this point. That's even if this thing goes far enough westward. But as of right now, tornadoes would be my least concern, God forbid there was one. But just in case there is one, make sure you have a way to get a warning. The best way I have of telling you to get a warning is to download the WPDE weather app. Just go to your App Store or Google Play, whether you have an iPhone or a Google phone. Search up WPDE WX. Make sure that your location is turned on and all your notifications are turned on, and as soon as you get a warning, whether it's a watch, warning, advisory, whatever it is, it will notify you immediately. Just make sure that you have a way to get a warning. God forbid we do get one, but I really do not think that tornadoes are going to be any sort of worry when it comes to this storm, to say the least. As far as your coastal impacts go, we will be getting a stiff onshore wind really throughout this whole entire event, and that could mean that if you live right along the coastline from Cherry Grove down through North Myrtle Beach into Garden City, Murrells Inland, and Pawleys Island, we may be seeing some coastal flooding possible, along with some beach erosion and rough surf as well. Here's a look at the high tides that are forecasted for every single beach. Just make sure that you are aware of this if you do live right along a coastal location. So here's a look at the timing and the biggest impacts of what to expect for our whole entire storm in a nutshell. Saturday evening, those clouds will be on the rise. We can't rely on an isolated shower overnight on Saturday, but we should be remaining mostly dry. Wind gusts will be on the uptick, gusting outwards at 15 if not 25 miles per hour. Sunday morning, it really starts to go downhill. Widespread rain, very heavy at times, potential for 2 to 4 inches of rain, maybe even 5 inches of rain, depending on where you live. Frequent wind gusts in between 35 to 45 miles per hour, with some gusts either at 50 miles per hour, if not over 50 miles per hour, and that'll be the exact same case heading into your afternoon hours. So really Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon look like to be a complete copy and paste almost, if you can say. And then heading into your evening hours and overnight hours on Sunday, I do think that there will still be some rain around. It's definitely not going to be as widespread as it is throughout the morning and the afternoon hours, but I do think that we will still be seeing some rain in our area, so I'm giving it about a 60 to 70% chance. However, that area low pressure is going to take its time to move out of our area, so we still could be seeing potential wind gusts in between 35 to 40, if not 50 miles per hour. So a very windy day on Sunday, to say the least. Now, thankfully, as we head into your Monday, once this thing is in and out of here, high pressure will be back in full control over the United States of America, ushering some very cold air down from Canada, leading to a very cold but also very sunny week, to say the least. And if you don't if you don't believe me, take a look at your extended 10-day forecast, probably brought to you by Hunter Plumbing Services. Amazing weather to end off the work week tomorrow. Clouds will be on the uptick as we head into the second half of your day on Saturday. Can't let an isolated shower Saturday night, but by far the worst day of the weekend is going to be on Sunday. A 100% chance of rain. Wind gusts potentially upwards of 50 miles per hour with multiple inches of rain possible. Can't let out a few isolated showers for your Monday morning, but other than that, we should be remaining mostly dry all week next week, but a very cold week to say the least. Temperatures in the upper 40s for your Tuesday, lower 50s for your Wednesday. Overnight lows will be back in the 30s. Here's a look at your forecast as you head further inland. Lots of sunshine as we end off the work week. Clouds on the rise as we head into the second half of your day on Saturday, with only a small chance of rain overnight. A widespread rain event and very strong wind event as we head into your Sunday. Multiple inches of rain possible with wind gusts potentially upwards of 50 miles per hour. Aside from a few morning showers on Monday, we should be remaining mostly dry. Temperatures as we head into next week will be in the upper 40s to lower 50s. Overnight lows in the upper 20s for your Tuesday. Lows will going to be in the low to mid 30s as we head into your Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And as of right now, your forecast for Christmas Eve is looking pretty good with probably sunny skies, temperatures in the lower 60s. I also want to let you know that I will be doing a Facebook Live update tomorrow afternoon on my Facebook page. I haven't decided what time I will be doing it tomorrow, but I will let you know that on my Facebook page. Just make sure that you're keeping it here at Liam's Weather for all of the latest information.